Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to show you guys an end plate that I have on my carry gun. There you go, you can see it right there. All right, it says Molon Lave in Greek. Okay, I can actually read Greek, so I can read that. You know, this is a subject that's come up. Should you customize your guns? Should you put something? You know, should you put colorful end plates on your gun? First of all, I've done a video about why I carry a Polymer 80. This is a gun that I enjoy shooting, and because I enjoy shooting it, I shoot a lot. I'm good with it. It does not make sense for me to carry some other gun that I don't practice as much with. It makes sense for me to carry the gun that I practice the most with, and this is that gun. Okay, so you know, it's the way I kind of look at an everyday carry gun. It's kind of like men's jewelry, right? It's like kind of like having a Rolex watch. You know, I don't have a Rolex watch. I have a, you know, fancy smanchy Polymer 80 that I built. Okay, back in the holster. So that's kind of how I see guns. I mean, I live in a very low risk area. There is almost 0% chance that I would ever get into a self-defense type of confrontation where I would have to use this gun in self-defense to protect my life or actually protect my family. Okay, so the self-defense aspect is really tiny. Okay, but the thing is, I shoot guns every day. I travel around to different gun ranges and I train people on guns. And you know, basically, I want to have something that looks good, that I have a personal connection to. And this one over here with the little with the Greek helmet that says Molon Lave, I have a very personal connection to it because you know, both my parents are from Sparta, Greece. Okay, even though I was born in this country. You know, by heritage, I'm Greek, so that has a very special connection to me. So I think it makes all the sense in the world. Why not carry something that you're going to enjoy and that you have a personal connection to? You know, I think that's a good reason. Now, I would not recommend that you put something on your gun that's offensive, okay, that or can possibly be seen as offensive, just because it's the optics of bad if you ever do end up in a self-defense type of situation. But that, you know, what's on my end plate, you know, that's I don't think that's offensive in any way. All right. So I think that's fine. I mean, when people ask me, can they put an end plate on their gun, I say, as long as it's not offensive. You know, I wouldn't put something on there that says "Born to Kill," you know, on a self-defense gun. But if it's something related to where you grew up, you know, your heritage, you know, I think that's fine. When it comes to self-defense, it really comes down to, you know, is deadly force required or is it not required? Okay, if it's not required, it's not required. Okay, if it is required, if you need to use deadly force to protect yourself, protect your family, then basically you use whatever's available to you, right? To, you know, so you know that, you know, it doesn't make a difference what color it is or what design is on it. You use the best tool that you have available to you. So from my perspective, you know, even though this is my everyday carry gun, self-defense is like, you know, it is, you know, when I consider the purpose of it, is at the lowest purpose, right? The primary purpose of this gun is for me to just have fun shooting. Okay, I'm here every day shooting it. It makes a lot more sense to, you know, throw on my ears, pull the gun out of my holster, you know, just start shooting the targets. Doesn't make sense for me to carry some other gun and say, wait a second, I want to practice shooting now. Wait, let me go get the gun that I like shooting. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. If you know, carry the gun that you like shooting, that's comfortable for you to shoot. You know, and you know, I think you're going to be happiest overall. You'll be the most proficient with that gun. You'll want to carry the gun. Now, another reason when I go to, you know, when I travel around to different gun ranges, you know, people see this gun, you know, when I'm shooting, they ask to shoot it, and that's perfectly fine. they'll ask me about how can they build a gun like this. Hey, that's also great. I love I love that people will see this gun and will ask me how can they go about building their own guns. So that's another benefit of me carrying a personalized gun like this. Those are my thoughts on the end plates. Just don't put something that's offensive. But if it's if you want to have something that makes it more personal to you, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Okay, because like I said, the most of the time, right, all you people watching this channel, the reality is that there's a tiny percent chance that you're ever going to use a gun to actually defend yourself with. Most of the time, you're just using it to have fun, and also you're asserting your right to bear arms. Because if you don't assert your right, you're going to lose it sooner or later. So in this state, in Pennsylvania, about last I heard, about 13% of the population has a carry permit, right? So lots of people carrying guns in this state. So it makes sense that, if you got that many people carrying guns, that they're not going to use it for anything other than recreational shooting. It makes sense that they should be carrying a gun that they feel really good about, and they feel a personal connection to. Okay, so my thoughts on that. If you guys have a different opinion, put in the comment section. If you're not a member of my channel, subscribe. Hit the bell button so you get notification, new videos I put up. I'll talk to you all soon.